Good morning, students. Today we are going to study a very important topic related to occupational safety and health. The topic is enforcement agencies, the consequences of non-compliance based on the ILO Convention C155. This topic explains how check safety rules, how they check, and what happens if rules are ignored. This knowledge is not only for exam but for real workplace and real lives. Before we start, let me tell you what you will learn today. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand why enforcement agencies exist, explain ILO Convention C155, identify power of inspector, explain the consequences of breaking safety laws. If you understand, if you understand these 4 points, you have understood the whole chapter. Let us think about a simple question. If there are traffic laws but no traffic police, what will happen? People will break signal, drive fast, and accident will increase. The same things happen in workplaces. Safety laws exist, but without enforcement agencies, many employers may ignore them. That is why enforcement agencies are needed to protect worker lives. ILO stands for International Labour Organization. ILO Convention C155 is international agreement about workplace safety and health. It tells the countries how to protect workers from accident and diseases. When a country accepts this convention, it promises to make safety laws and enforce them. When a country accepts Convention C155, it has 3 main duties. First, it must make safety and health laws. Second, it must create enforcement agency. Third, it must decide penalties for those who break the law. Without penalties, law have no power. Article 9 of Convention C155 talk about the inspection. It clearly says that enforcement must be done through an inspection system. This means inspector must visit workplaces to check safety. It also says there must be penalties per violation. Inspection ensure that safety is not only on paper but in real life. An inspector visit a construction site and check safety belt and helmet. Article 10 tells us something very important. It says employer and worker must be given guidance and information because many employers do not break laws intentionally. They don't understand them. So advice and education help improve safety. Prevention is always better than punishment. Enforcement agencies usually have 2 rules. One rule is advisory, giving the guidance, training, and education. The second rule is enforcement, inspection, notices, and prosecution. Some countries keep these rules separated to ensure fairness and honesty. For example, one officer teaches safety, another checks the compliance. Now let's see what happens if an employee does not follow safety laws. The consequences depend on how serious the danger is. More danger means strong action by the enforcement agencies. An enforcement or improvement notice is a formal warning. It tells the employer to fix safety problems within the time limit. This notice is recorded in the official record. If the employer breaks the law again, the punishment becomes more severe. Remember this, notice means warning with record. In some countries like Australia, enforcement agencies use enforceable undertakings. This is legal agreement the employer promised to improve safety, provide training, and prevent future accident. This focus on the correction and learning, not punishment. For example, a company agreed to train workers instead of going to court. Prohibition notices and license withdrawal. A prohibition notice is used when there is serious and immediate danger. Work is stopped immediately until the risk is removed. In some cases, a license may be withdrawn. Without a license, the employer cannot continue the activity legally. For example, a chemical factory stopped due to the gas leakage. Fines and prosecution. If violation continued, enforcement agency may issue fine or permanent. In serious cases, the employer can be taken to the criminal court. This can result in heavy fine or even prison. In the USA, company can be put under prohibition. In some countries, safety opens are made public. The employer's reputation is damaged. Sometimes court order employees to publish their offense. This creates fear and encourage compliance. Example of enforcement agencies. Different countries have different enforcement agencies. In the USA, OSHA has been working since 1971. In the UK, HSE enforced safety laws under the Act 1974. In Malaysia, DOSH work under the Act of 1994. All follow the same principle: worker safety first. Power of inspector. Inspectors are given strong legal powers. They can enter workplace, take photos, collect samples, stop work, and seize equipment. They can question worker and examine documents. These powers ensure truth and safety. Remember this: enter, examine, and stop. Let us summarize today's lecture. Health and safety enforcement is based on three pillars: law, guidance, inspection. Without enforcement safety, laws are meaningless. The goal is not punishment, but safe workplace and healthy workers. Before we end, think about these questions. Why are inspection important? What is the Prohibition notice? What is Article 9 of C155? Name two power of inspector. If you can answer these, you are ready for exam.